Wow, we're halfway there. Wow.
Squidward on a chair.
Wait, I look short, man. What the heck? Alright, there we go. Much higher. Hi, loves. Welcome back. And welcome back to my channel. Yay! Today's video is one that I'm not planning to do tonight, but I had a couple options of what I wanted to do tonight. So the thing that I was supposed to do was option one. I had a research paper to do, that was my final assignment, and it was due next week. I could have been doing that tonight, or I could have been doing other things, like sleeping on this bed. And you know what? I could have gone with option one. That would have been better for me, you know? So instead of doing that,
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated, alright, tidy, let me see, my decorations are almost done.
I instead opted to do...
Doofenshmirtz quality bratwurst.
That's right, guys, we're gonna be mourning the death of u&iverse app. I saw this news on Soupy saying that u&iverse has just heaved its final breath at the ER, and it was about to be handed over to Dear You's bubble service. So just like VLive from earlier this year, u&iverse also has taken its life away. No, u&iverse, no, don't go. Haha, you're so sexy. No, don't go, please. Now, is anyone surprised by this? Yeah, we're all kind of surprised by this, you know, because u&iverse just started like a couple years ago. Like, didn't like u&iverse just started like yesterday or something like that? It felt like yesterday when u&iverse was just started its launch, you know, and then, you know, something happened in between, you know, and then we have came to this day where it has already been acquired by a different company, and so it's going to shut down its services next month. That saddens me, and I don't even use the app. Like, for real, this app is weird. This app is so weird. So come join me as we unwrap the u&iverse app a little bit, but the main event of this video is we're going to be looking through all of the u&iverse music. Yes, the channel is about music, so we're going to be going through all of the u&iverse music, and we're going to be playing a little game with that music, alright? But first, let's do a little bit of exposition. What is the u&iverse app? So u&iverse app is an app that is created on January 28, 2021, and it was created by a video game company called NCSoft. Now this NCSoft company had the brilliant idea to create a kind of like mobile communication application that could rival the likes of VLive and Weverse and Bubble and whatnot, you know. And so they created a first ever engaging, interactive artist communication messaging service app. This app can do everything according to the developers. Like, what kind of everything? Everything you could ever want in an application, it's already been in there, alright? So this application, as of right now, have 37 artists on the platform. 3 of them have since left because they have migrated over to other platforms like Oh My Girl and Lightsum, who have migrated from u&iverse to Weverse, and SF9, who also quit using the platform in 2022. So for unknown reasons, I don't know why. Why SF9? Why?
Hi, Editor Yasmin here. This is me editing so that, yeah, forgive the outside noises. There's fireworks outside because it's like Lunar New Year, or like almost Lunar New Year when I'm filming this. So while I was digging deeper into the u&iverse app, apparently there's also this news where like the boys also left the app at some point, but then like they weren't even informed by it, nor the company was informed of their departure. So I can only assume that also was the case for SF9, but I'm not too sure entirely what happened. I'm just basing off this like one Reddit post. So any dobbies or fantasies or just any K-pop stan watching this, can anyone please inform me of the tea, because that would be great. I'm in the dark over here, so like I'm just strange things that are afoot in the Circle K, they say. All right, so yeah, back to the video.
But other than that, there are 37 artists on this platform, and it's kind of like a paid service of sorts where you have to like pay to see the content on the platform. Like, you need to actually pay for this shit, bro. And what kind of content are you paying for exactly? Well, you're getting a lot of content for what your buck is worth, actually. You're gonna get like a lot of variety content, you're gonna get like radio show content, you're also gonna get like exclusive messaging services, just like Bubble. You can get like messaging services with your faves, like you can private like message them and you can get like updates, like text updates and like picture updates, like exclusively only for those who actually paid. So that is what you're gonna getting actually. u&iverse also had a series of really weird endeavors as well with the app initially. Like at one point, like in the beginning of the launch, they also had these like avatar creation corner, where it's like you can create your own like sim like avatar in the system, but then there's a whole lot of issues with it, including the fact that they look so fucking ugly. No, the boys don't even look like that, what the heck? And then also there's issues with like, you know, the body depiction in the avatar design of the different genders and blah 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 blah. It's messy. I'm not going to go into detail into that. It's a whole can of worms to open. And another can of worms to open that I literally just found out today was they also had these like AI generated phone calls as well. So you're supposed to be getting these like phone calls from your faves if you actually paid for the service on u&iverse. You can get like phone calls from your faves. Let's say if you subscribe to Monster X, you're gonna get like a phone call from like fucking IM or Juhan or something like that. Like they're gonna actually call you and say, hey honey, have you eaten? Like, that is so weird to me. I'm not on the app, so I'm not so sure how it works, but I can assume that it doesn't go over so well, especially since that it's probably like pre-recorded messages, except that it's not, because it's like an AI that is speaking through the phone instead of the actual members themselves. It only makes it sound a little bit weirder. Like, come on, u&iverse, what the heck is up with that? So yeah, u&iverse has its fair shares of ups and downs within the app. There's also like issues with like the storage of the app. There's like a 2 GB requirement to download this app, which is like way too big for most people's phones. Yeah, it's a lot, honestly. So u&iverse is a lot. So this is u&iverse in a nutshell, actually. So what you're gonna get through this entire app from January 1st, 2021 up until the initial event.
Oh, son of a gun.
Up until the eventual death next month. This is what you're going to be getting. Fans have mixed opinions on it. Some people really like this app, some people don't like this app. Me personally, I cannot say what I really like the app now, because I've never actually used it before, other than, you know, voting for Girls Planet or stuff like that. You know, I've never actually went into any of the planets in u&iverse, nor have I interacted with the app like frequently, so I'm not so sure how to comment on that. So now that we have gotten the entire u&iverse app history out of the way, retrospective out of the way, it's time for us to dive into the meat of this video and also the app itself. That is u&iverse music. Yes, that is what we came here for. You guys are here to hear my opinions on all of the u&iverse songs, the 27 songs on this app. Yes, that's what you all came here for. Now, I will say that the u&iverse music part of this whole thing is probably the reason why I know about the existence of the app in the first place. So essentially, u&iverse music is like this project thing, side project thing that the app is doing to basically promote the app even further by using the influence of the idols on the platform, followed by the music and the streaming power of fans to like push the app even further, which I think that's a pretty smart thing to do, except the fact that, you know, a lot of the songs weren't available on YouTube. Like the music videos, like for the most part, like in the beginning, like part of the like development stages of u&iverse, they weren't even on YouTube. You only ever get these like teaser videos and like these like 1-minute clips of the songs, and it was so painful to not have watched the music video before. Like, you only also get the audio as well on like music streaming platforms, but I can imagine like the people who are dying to watch the music video wanted to watch it so badly but can either have to make do with like the 1 minute clip on YouTube, or they had to resort to other measures to watch the music video. Yeah, I might have done a fair share of high sea sailing to watch some of these MVs, not gonna lie. I'm sure there's an Everglow song that can, you know, describe this very perfectly. But anyways, soon after that, like I believe it was around the time when Drippin dropped Vertigo or something like that, that u&iverse just kind of started like dropping all of their full version music videos on YouTube, like officially, so that you don't have to like pay a single dime to go use the app to watch the music videos, where you can now watch it for free. Yay! Everyone cheered. Everyone exclaimed. It was a joyous moment for us poor individuals who wanted to watch the full music video. So since then, they have dropped all the full music videos on their YouTube channel, which I'm pretty sure will also be defunct by next month. I hope it's not gone forever, but judging by the fact that it's going to be completely like dissolved by next month with like bubble, I don't think that the channel will stay around for long. So hopefully there are archivists out there who are actively trying to archive the content of the artists on the platform. But also, the reason why I'm making this video is also because I want to be able to preserve the app's history on as a sort of a little tiny like commentary, documentary, not so documentary, the chit-chatty kind of thing, you know, so that future generations who have never seen the app u&iverse before will come on to watch this video and be like, whoa, that app was a thing? Really? Wow! So yeah, the little kiddos who just got into K-pop, just so you know, that u&iverse app was a collective fever dream that all of us K-pop stans had from 2021 to 2023, alright? But anyways, now it's time for us to go into all of the songs that has been released by the app. Yes. Now, I will say that my opinion on these songs vary from... Like, I don't really have a lot of strong opinions regarding these songs, mostly because I don't reach out to them often. Like, they're not the kind of songs that I would put in my playlist, nor, like, would reach out to listen to often in my own spare time. A lot of these songs are, like, for lack of a better word, mid. I don't like using this word at all. I don't like using the word mid. Maybe like mediocre is what I would say. But you know what? If you keep your expectations just a little bit lower, you can expect great things from it, but don't expect anything to be like title track quality. Actually, I lied. There's actually some good gems in there, which we're going to go into in a second. But let's dive into the songs on this app. Alright, so the first song that we're going to be looking into is Did a Dance by IZ*ONE. So this song is technically their last-ish song, like one of the few final songs they have before they disintegrated, sadly. And yeah, I really do like this song, kinda, you know, it sets the u&iverse music project on a high note with the whole like deep bass sounds in the chorus, like the first half of the chorus when they go da 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 dance. And also I really like u&iverse rapping this song. I think she sounds magnificent. Other than that, the song just kind of sounds like your typical IZ*ONE fare. Almost forgot. I'm going to be playing a game with this, all of these songs on this list. We're going to be playing the game called Kiss or Death. It's named after the Monster X song on the platform, Kiss or Death. So whichever song that I like, I'm going to put it in the Kiss category, and whichever songs that I dislike or am kind of iffy about, I'm going to put it in the Death category. So which song is it? Kiss or Death, right? So back to IZ*ONE. I would say that I would put IZ*ONE in the Kiss category of this list, you know, like I would give it a little tiny smooch on the cheek, you know, not like a kiss on the mouth, you know, but like just a little tiny kiss on the cheek, you know. It's not something that I would heavily go back to a lot, you know, like it's kind of like your typical IZ*ONE fare, is like it's a bit watered down a little bit, you know, but it's still an IZ*ONE song, and I do like myself a good IZ*ONE song. Right, so the second song on this selection is a song that I didn't know existed until today, and that is Guardians by Sumijo and Rain. Yes, the Rain, the build 100 B, got 100 down. That guy, you know. I didn't know there was a thing before today. I didn't even know that this was existed at all. Like no one ever talked about it. When they're doing like these like universe song like lists, you know, they always leave this one out, and that's why I didn't think it existed. And then when I was looking at like researching universe, and then I saw the song and I'm like, wait, that song didn't exist in my head. Oh wait, it came out after DD Dance? So that was the second universe song? It was not it was not some kind of made up song, whatever, you know? Yes, this is an actual universe song. I don't even know if Rain even is on universe or not. But whatever, it is a song on universe. So I listened to it and holy fucking shit. Where has this song been all my life? This is actually really good. The song is actually pretty decent actually. Like I really like the whole like orchestral like pop composition with it, you know, and I really like the blend of both of their vocals, you know. There is Sumijo who has that kind of like opera style singing, you know, and then also we have Rain who sounds like Rain, I guess. And both of them just kind of sound really well in harmony together to create this kind of like theatrical, like epic cinematic music kind of moment, you know, like a kind of like a movie score or like a video game score or something like that. And I love myself a good movie and video game score as well. So I'm gonna put this song in the kiss category, you know, just a nice kiss, you know. I like this song. It's decent. I like it. I would listen to it a little bit more actually, but I'm occupied with more songs in my playlist right now, so maybe one day I'll revisit it, you know. But it's actually pretty dang good. Next song is Call You Out by Park Ji-hoon. Now, I actually ate this up when it came out. Again, this is quite a decent song. I really like the R&B influences in this song. Dare I say it does have that kind of like B-side energy, because typically like Ji-hoon's B-sides like since like Message era has this kind of like R&B chill hip-hop energy to it, kind of, you know. So this one is really in line with his discography, even if it doesn't match his title tracks, you know. I'm pretty sure that this isn't like title track material by any means, you know, but I still really like the R&B energy. I like his smooth voice. He sounds so good in this song. I think he sounds the best when he sings in his normal range, like he is comfortable range, and he just sounds really charismatic that way. He has such a naturally deep tone as well, so any kind of like really like deep caramel toned voice in an R&B song is gonna make me feel good inside, you know. I also like the inclusion of Lee Hi in this song. I thought that was a really nice featuring as well. Both of them just really work well in harmony, and I actually begged for more collabs from them. Can Lee Hi and Park Ji-hoon get together please again? I beg. This goes in the kiss category. I like this song. Like I would give both Ji-hoon and Lee Hi a big old kiss, you know, each, you know. So next we have Last Dance by Idol. Oh, this is a hard one to talk about. Strap in, kids. This is a doozy to talk about. So basically what happened was that Idol was supposed to release Last Dance, but then like days before its release, shit hit the fan when Soojin was hit with all these like bullying allegations, and she had to be temporarily like removed from the group to like take a hiatus or something like that while the whole situation is going down. And then the people in Universe are like, oh shit, we have a song to release, what are we gonna do? So they quickly like re-edited the entire goddamn music video to fit the 5-member configuration, and what a mess it was. Like watching the entire music video was so painful because you can tell how badly they're trying to edit Soojin out of the video. It hurts to watch. Really though. Like the music video already looks like it's shot in a basement with like really shoddy like CGI effects. And then like the music video is also so ugly, like the filters, the transitions, just everything about that music video is so messy. But yeah, this music video and this whole like fiasco that surrounds it was really messy to witness at the time. So yeah. As for the song itself, it's fine, it's meh. I'm not really a huge fan of it, honestly, you know. I do sometimes think about it in the shower, you know, like this is a song, one of those songs where I'll be showering and I'll be like, this song was the thing. Interesting. Like, it's something that I don't think about often, you know, but it pops up in my head at like random moments in time, and it just makes me feel like, wow, that felt like a fever dream to me. like I'm convinced that I made that song up in my head, you know? I do really like the hush delivery of the song. I also do really like the way that they delivered the song, like this like really like mysterious tone, you know? Like I like the snapping in the beats of the song. I also really like the on Johnny Let's Dance. I think that's like the only line that's stuck in my head, to be honest, you know? Other than that, the song just kind of falls a little bit flat, both by idol standards and just standards in general. I'm gonna put this one in the deaf category, sadly. It's just not for me. Like the music video, like production wise, and also the song wise is pretty bad as well. Like I'm gonna put it in the deaf category. I'm so sorry. Alright, so we're gonna head on to better things. We're gonna be heading on to Outer Space by Kang Daniel featuring Loco. Now, I had a good impression of this song. I do listen to this one a couple times before, and I have to say that I do have good impression of this song. It does have that really like bouncy pop energy to it. I really like the chorus. I really like the like bouncy, like perky percussion and like synths in the chorus. I really like that one a lot. And Loco's verses really adds a lot of flavor to the song. It's just a nice pop effort, and I don't really have much to say about it because it's just like a simple well-produced pop effort all the way through. There's nothing much that stands out, but hey, it's Kang Daniel. I'll eat everything up if he releases it. I'm gonna put this one in the Kiss category. Alright? Next song is Gemini by AB6. Again, it's another group that I would eat basically anything up, even if the song is below average. Like, it's that kind of feeling for me, you know? It is an R&B song as well, actually. Like, it's kind of like R&B pop energy, you know? I dare say it also sounds a little bit like the Jihoon song, kind of a little bit. But hey, AB6 does really R&B stuff really well. And also, again, I will eat everything up they release, you know, even though the song is a little bit mediocre by AB6 standards even. So I'm still gonna put it in the Kiss category, but only a slight peck on the forehead, you know? Like a, you know, like, I will kiss it, but not too much kissing, you know? Next, we have Tesseract by CRC. Tesseract by CRX. CRX? Who the fuck? Tesseract by CIX. Nailed it, alright? So I do know a lot of people really like this song actually. Like I've seen it like almost at the top of like a lot of like universe song rankings. You know, people usually say that this is the best song at the time. When it released, you know, people say it's the best song of the time. I do kind of agree with that, you know, but at the same time, I do also kind of feel like for most of the song, it kind of just felt a little bit like generic for me, you know? Like it's kind of like generic and like really like flat sounding up until the chorus where it has like bam 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 rock guitar sound with it, you know? It sounds really badass. We don't really get a lot of choruses with rock guitars these days. We don't even get a lot of songs with proper rock guitars these days unless it's like a punk rock song or something like that. But like, yeah, I do understand why people do like the song exactly, you know, but unfortunately it's not for me because it's not something that I would particularly go back to, especially since the verses kind of do fall flat on me. So I'm sadly gonna put Tesseract in the deaf section, but I can see why it can be everyone else's kisses, you know? Next we have Drink It by The Boys. Again, this is a song that I know a lot of people do like as well. Which I personally also don't get as well. I'm not a big fan of like the fried production of this song. I feel like all the elements just kind of like clash with each other and didn't really like work well together. And also everything just kind of is mixed too loudly for me. Like I don't know why. Everything in the song just kind of felt like it's trying to be operatic, but at the same time it also sounds like all the elements of the song are like battling each other in like a war to see like who is the best element in the song, and it just kind of felt really like messy inside. So this is what the song feels like to me, and I don't like feeling a bit cluttered when I listen to my music. So again, sadly, I'm gonna have to put Drink It in the deaf category. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to any of the songs that I have to put in the deaf category, but it has to be put there somehow, you know? Next is Kiss or Death by Monster X. Now this is actually a pretty okay-ish song at first when I first listened to it, you know. It did kind of grow on me as repeated listens, you know, but at the same time, I only ever exclusively listened to the song with the music video. Like I never actually listened to it on Spotify or anything, you know, but I only exclusively watched the music video with this song because it enhances the experience more than if I just listened to the song. Granted, this song is definitely like your standard like Monster X song, you know, with the whole like really like beastly, manly, but like emotional man affair, you know. The entire like percussion and like the layout of the song is basically like a standard Monster X song, which isn't to say it's bad, you know. I really like Monster X songs, you know, so I do think that it's quite a decent song, you know. It's just that, you know, it really slots nicely within the discography, you know. Like you can tell that it's a Monster X song, but you can also tell that, you know, it left something to be desired. Like I wouldn't be listening to this in my spare time, but I would still put it in the Kiss category. Ah, see, the song that inspired this game is in the Kiss category. Woo-hoo. Next we have Alive by Astro. Now this is one of those other songs that I listened to like today, you know, but also because I was on an Astro song binge recently. Like I've been like binging their discography like recently, and I happened to like stumble upon their u&iverse song, so I did listen to them like today as well. This is my least favorite of the two, simply because again, just like the boy song, a lot of the elements in the song just kind of clash with each other with like no cohesion whatsoever, and everything just kind of felt cluttery to me. So again, gonna have to sadly put this in the death category. Next we have Starry Night by u&iverse. Again, another first time listen song, but this one is actually pretty dang good because I really like the 70s energy in this one, like the kind of like disco tech kind of energy, which I really like, and I really wish u&iverse does more often, honestly. I also really like the rubbery, chewy bass line at the end, at the back of the chorus. I am a sucker for like really good bass lines in music, so a good killer bass line always puts it over the top, you know. I also really like how the guitar is just doing like overtime in the song, like in parts of the verses you can hear like the guitar just going absolute ape shit, and it's just so satisfying to listen to. Like whoever is playing the guitar in that part doesn't have to go this hard, but the guitar just goes so hard in this song. So yeah, with the like disco influences and the really good bass line, a really kick-ass guitar, I'm gonna have to put this in the Kiss category. Good job, u&iverse. Next we have Shark by Oh My Girl. Oh my girl, more like oh my god, no! This is a song that I actively dislike. I'm not a big fan of this song. Yes, I know. Cueeeee or tatas, please, let me explain. So basically, like, this song is just, you know, the verses are fine, you know, like it's very like chirpy, energetic, you know, like, oh, I'm expecting a good song for you know, and then like the chorus hits, and then everything just goes so downhill real fast. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Like the chorus is just so unbearable to listen to. It's like if the songwriters tried to recreate Dolphin, but then like completely misses the mark of what makes Dolphin so charming in the first place. Like, oh yeah, Dolphin has these random da-da-das in the chorus, you know. You know what we're gonna do in Shark? We're also gonna put a bunch of random sound effects as well. We're gonna make them go chicka chicka choo chicka chicka choo. Like that's not the same. Deaf. That song. Deaf. Deaf. Give it a death sentence. Please! This song deserves a Danganronpa execution sequence, cutscene or whatever. Like, it's pretty bad. Oh my god.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
And I don't normally like actively hate songs as well. Like I sometimes can see why people can like this song, but with this song I also don't see many people liking it that much, you know? Like every time I see people talking about this song, it's always like, ew, this song, I wish it doesn't exist. So I don't know, maybe I'm just seeing in the wrong places. Maybe there are people who genuinely like this song. If you're a miracle, please do not hurt me. If you like this song, all the power to you. Next we have Savior by SF9. This is one of those songs that I have listened to as a short snippet before, but I listened to the full song because I was like, wait, SF9 has a u&iverse release? I didn't know that. So that is how I found about most u&iverse's release in like 2022, TBH. Like, I listened to it in someone's video and I'm like, wait, they did that in u&iverse? Like, but yeah, Savior is a song that exists. It is a song that tries to be an SF9 song, but fails badly to be an SF9 song, if you know what I mean. Like, it sounds like SF9, don't get me wrong. But it also sounds like a AI-generated version of SF9. Like, if you ask an AI to generate an SF9 song for you, this is what it will sound like. You get what I mean? This is like the AI-generated image of SF9 songs. Like, this is pretty Like, I barely recognize them in the song. Oh my goodness. I sadly have to put this in the deaf category simply because, like, I don't know. I cannot explain it, like, musically, like, what's wrong with the song. Like, it doesn't sound bad, but at the same time, I cannot put my finger on why it frustrates me so much. Next, we have Don't Stop by ATEEZ. This is another case of the AI-generated parody version of the group syndrome, where it's like, you can tell it's an ATEEZ song, but then at the same time, it is not an ATEEZ song at the same time. And I can also pinpoint to you why it frustrates me at some points, because like they have this kind of really like clanky production in the chorus, and everything just kind of felt really like hodgepodge and badly mixed together. You know, it's like oil and water, they don't mix together, you know. But then they also reused the hi ya 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 from Thanks in this song. When I heard that in the song, I'm like, wait, ain't that from Thanks or something like that? Like, they just reused the same sample from Thanks. Is it fine to reuse your own sample in a song like this? Deaf. This song, deaf. Yes, that category, deaf. Yes. Well, we have a couple more to go through. Let's go. Next, we have Esper by u&iverse. This is not a fave of mine, honestly. Like, u&iverse has some great songs like Glitch and Underwater, but then this song is like the precursor to like both of these songs simultaneously, you know what I mean? Like, if someone were to like mix together like Glitch and Underwater together and like form a fusion song, it would be this one, and it would sound good on paper. Like, if you write that on paper, it'd be like, oh, that would be a pretty good idea, until you execute it and it sounds like this. It just sounds like a really badly made soup. Like, I cannot explain it, you know. It's like someone tried to make soup and tried to put like every ingredient in their fridge, and it feels like it. It sounds like it too. And I'm not so sure what's with the random like production choices in the song, you know. It's like a couple of songwriters have like different ideas of a song, and then they try to write it together, but they are never going to agree on which one they wanted to choose for the main melody, and it ended up like this. Man, that is probably one of my least favorite songwriting tropes of all time. Deaf. Again, deaf. Go. This song, deaf. Please. So next we have a actual good song, and that is Lollipop by Seungwon, actually. Seungwon is so cute, and he actually made a really cute song for u&iverse as well. This song is kind of reminiscent of some of his like material, like, you know, his debut days with like Bird. It also has like his more like upbeat pop energy songs, like, you know, Sneakers and like Strawberry Gum, that kind of vibe, you know. So I'm really happy that he's continuing this on for his u&iverse release, and I dare say that it actually works pretty well. I really like the buoyant pop production in this song. I really like how like bouncy and energetic the beats are. Very chirpy vocal delivery as well, with the whole la 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 la, ba 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 ba. And it just makes me want to bob my head in enjoyment, you know. Something about this kind of melody and production and tone and genre of the song just makes me so happy overall. So I'm gonna give it a big old kiss. Just a nice little kiss, you know. Maybe we haven't had a kiss song in a while, so let's just put this one in kiss, alright? Next one is Ready to Ride by Kang Daniel. So he released another song. It's one of those moments where I'm like, wait, he has another u&iverse song? Isn't one enough already? I swear, this is not Daniel. This doesn't even sound like him. This doesn't even sound like an AI-generated version of Daniel, to be honest. This just sounds like if someone were to throw a random song at Daniel and it's like, hey, you can pull songs off, why not pull this one off? And then Daniel is like, I'll try, and then I don't know, something about the execution of the song just felt really off. Like, the random sound effects and the car noise in the song is just taking me out at times, you know. Like, when I listen to the song and I hear a random sound effect or like a random like car like vrooming noise, I'll be like, oh, you know. So I don't know, it's pretty, I don't know how to say it, it just makes me feel not good inside, you know. Yeah, you guys know where this is going. Yeah, deaf to that, deaf to the song. Yeah. Next we have possibly the best song on this godforsaken app, Vivid by Gravity. Give it up for Gravity, everyone. Give it up for Gravity. Gravity sets the standards high every single time. I never am disappointed by these boys at all. And dare I say that this song is fucking brilliant. this song does a lot of things right. This can even rival some of their title tracks, to be honest. So I dare say I would put Vivid like above some of the title tracks. Like, it's that good, you know? A lot of the things that make the song good are mostly down to like the production of the song, you know, and also like the vocal delivery and like the beats and melody and everything like that, you know? It's basically like Adrenaline 2.0. It's not as good as the first, I mean, like, but it's still really solid actually. Like, it's so good actually. It's like the Kung Fu Panda 2 of Gravity songs. It's like the How to Train Your Dragon 2 of Gravity songs. Like, the first one is already good, so they're trying to make a second one, and it was just right about here. Like, it's that good, you know? There's a lot of things that make Vivid work, but I'm not gonna go into it too detailed because at the risk of this video being like 1 hour long, I'm gonna put it in the kiss tier. I'm gonna give it like a big old smooch. Oh fuck, I didn't write it in my notes? How dare me, oh my god. I just realized I left out the WJSN song. This is gonna throw the order off, but whatever. Let Me In by Cosmic Girls, WJSN. This song is also like super good as well. I actually really liked Let Me In too actually. It's really bouncy, it's really fun, it's really bright and energetic, and I really love the production of it. Again, it's just something about these like bright, fun, bouncy girl group songs that just really gets me every single time. And of course the girls really just sound so good. This chorus soars in the sky with like butterflies and rainbows and happiness. It's just making me so happy, you know? And I really also like the outro of this song where they did like the whole like the vocoded like robotic vocals effects on the whole entire thing, you know? I'm a sucker for a good outro in songs, so this outro is a really good outro. I would put the WJSN song in the Kiss category. Dare I say, I think Vivid and Let Me In are two of the best, like, just simply like two good Universe songs. Like, if you really wanted like Universe songs to put in your playlist, I would recommend both Vivid and Let Me In. Those two are really good. Oh, and also the We song if you really like the 70s vibe. Alright, we have a couple more to go through, I think. Next we have Sweet by the Boys. It really makes up for what they are lacking in Drink It, you know? Like, this one is a more bright and upbeat song. Granted, it's a little bit too much for me. Like, the colors, especially, is like in the music video is really like nauseating to watch. Like, oh my god, there's so much color in this music video. And also, you know, still the elements are mixed too loudly for my taste. But at the same time, I really like the future bass in the chorus. I think it's giving me like 2018 vibes. And I also really like the energy of the song. I really like Bright the Boys concept. I think they suit Bright concept the best. I'm still gonna put it in the Kiss tier, just by sheer virtue that it's a Bright the Boys concept. Next we have If With You by Monsta X. Again, one of those groups where I'm like, they have a second Universe song, are you kidding me? But this is actually a pretty good number though, actually. It's a sentimental pop number, and it definitely reminds me of some of their B-side material from some of their albums, you know, and I do really like that energy a lot. I also will say that this one has the kind of like an indie pop energy, you know, something similar to like what you would hear from Jusic, Baby I Need You, or something like that, or like anything from Mellowmans or Paul Kim or something like that. It has the kind of like indie artist energy. I also really like the bass line in the song. Again, I'm a sucker for a good bass line in songs, and this delivered on the bass line. Like, the chorus bass line is just, you know, I didn't need to put the bass line in there at all, but just adding the bass line is just a cherry on top, you know. So, kiss. Putting a big old chef's kiss, you know. Next we have u&iverse by Astro. u&iverse? u&iverse? Titles, man, titles. So this is another sentimental pop number, like a pop ballad, and let me tell you guys this, Astro does pop ballads really well. This reminds me of some of their like the bottom of the track list material in their albums, you know? Like, usually they'll like stuff all their pop ballads at the end of the album, and they just hit so hard because they know how to do it right. Astro knows their pop ballad shit. I think it's mostly because like they have such a really like good lineup of vocalists, you know, that whenever they sing, they know how to emote as well. So when they sing pop ballads, they know how to just really deliver their A game. And on top of that, the pop ballads are usually pretty well produced as well. It doesn't sound boring or monotone or one note. It just sounds so angelic and beautiful. And one of those like rare instances where I listen to an idol group and that has ballads in their discography, and I just enjoy all of them. Like, all of Astro's pop ballads are so good, you guys. Kiss tier. That song goes in the Kiss tier, please. Next we have Maybe by u&iverse. This is also a pretty good song actually, you know. I actually do really like the acoustic vibes in this song. I also really like the, you know, like a hint of rock, pop rock energy to it, you know. Like something you would hear like a K-drama OST of some sort, you know. I believe Yuri has sung a few K-drama OSTs in her life before. I'm not so sure if she has a song like this in the discography or not, but it's such a welcome addition to her discography, and I really do enjoy a good acoustic moment. So, Kissed. It goes in the Kissed tier. Yay! Kissed tier. Woo! We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Next we have Don't Hesitate by Wonho. Now this is actually in my top favorite Wonho songs, including his title tracks. My favorite Wano songs in general, just because I really like the chorus. Like the sound design in the chorus is just so unique to me. It just scratches my brain in all the right parts, you know.
You got my back through the night. Ain't got no time to meditate. Staying on me tight.
I like the energy in the chorus, you know, like the snappy beats, the sampled vocals on top of it, you know. It has that kind of like a 2015, 2016 kind of energy to it, like a pop song, Western pop song energy to it, you know. Like something you would hear from like a Justin Bieber album, something like that. I don't know, like Justin Bieber's like Purpose album, I think. But yeah, it does sound really funky and cool, and I really like that. Like the verses pick up really slowly, but once the chorus hits, it just slams you in the head. Like, holy fuck. Kissed tier. Kissed tier. I like the song. The Kissed tier. Off you go. I would kiss it on the forehead. Gladly. Next song, the penultimate song on this list is Sugar Rush by Kepler. Now, I will say that this is a song that I should like by theory because I like my cute girl group stuff. But at the same time, I feel like the song's a little bit too cloying for me. Like, you know how you cannot eat too much sugar or else your body's gonna feel like shit, you know? This song is the same, you know? Like, the song is just way too saccharine for my taste, you know? Like, I like sweet songs, but there are times where a song just kind of felt overly sweet to the point where I'm like, nah, that's too much for me. No, that's too much. I'm gonna get cavities listening to this song. Is that sweet, you know? Yeah, it just kind of felt really like saturated at times, you know, especially if you watch a music video with it, you know. The music video is also like really like saturated, like wow, that is a lot of color in my face. I wouldn't know where to put it, honestly. Do I want to put it in the Kiss tier or the Deaf tier? I wouldn't want to wish it deaf, honestly. I wouldn't think that the deaf tier, I think the deaf tier is way too cruel for this song. Let's just put it in a 3-month coma and leave it at that, shall we? And last but not least, we're gonna be ending this list with the final song on u&iverse, Rum Pum Pum by Vivigy. I would say that they ended the whole like u&iverse music saga on a weak note, dare I say. It's a R&B type song, you know, like a really sultry, like mature, smooth kind of song, you know. But I don't know, something about it just kind of felt off. Like, that is not Vivigy, you know. Like this by like Vivigy standards and even G-Friend standards is actually like pretty weak, dare I say, you know. Like G-Friend had better songs, Vivigy had better songs. This one is not it for me. And it also kind of felt like, you know, they're trying to be like oh like R&B thing, you know, but everything just kind of felt flat to me because nothing really executes itself perfectly. Like it's trying to commit, but it doesn't want to commit. So we're gonna end this whole entire game by putting this in the Deaf tier.
Hi loves, it's me, voiceover Yasmin here. I also realized I missed out another song, and that is Vertigo by Drippin'. Yeah, that was the song I referenced at the near start of the video, and I literally like forgot to include it in my review. Oh my god, why am I so forgetful? Why did I forget to write in my notes? Vertigo by Drippin' is fine-ish, you know. Like it was like definition of like middle of the road, like mediocre and stuff like that, you know. Like it's not too bad and not too good. I don't really have a strong opinion on the song. I do really like how like epic the song sounded, you know. Like it just sounded like a real like epic soundtrack to like a movie or something like that. At the same time, it also doesn't really commit itself too much. So yeah, I don't really have much strong opinions on it, you know. I wouldn't give it a kiss, nor would I want to put it in Deaf either. Like that's really cruel. So I'm also gonna be putting Vertigo on a 2-month comma and edit at that, you know. Like yeah, it's not a song that I would particularly go back to. Yeah, back to the video.
yeah, not the best note to end this video, TBH. Let's just pull up a screen right now. Like, this is a screen where it says which songs are in the kiss tier, which songs are in the deaf tier. You can pause the screen to see which ones make it in each tier. I'm gonna have a hard time editing that, but whatever, it's fine. It's for your own enjoyment. So yeah, that is it for the video, and yeah, it's been fun to be looking back at the app as we remember as we lived its final days in the app. And I hope that, you know, whoever is using the app right now is able to, you know, remember this as a part of their K-pop standing lives, where like I used an app that is now defunct, you know, that's a thing, you know. I mean, I used to use VLive, and then now it's also defunct as well, so we can all collectively share that grief, I guess. And for those of you who never used the app in your life before, I hope you're able to just journey through this wild and wacky experience fever dream with me. Yeah, that is a journey, I would say. Let me know what your favorite u&iverse music songs are, and let me know if you actually have good memories using the app, or share your interesting memories of using the app. Let me know. And also, if your faves actually said anything funny on u&iverse app, also let me know as well, because I heard there's a lot of good quality memes from that app. Like, you can only get if you actually pay for the service, though. Like, if I'm paying to see like my faves actually say like funny shit, I would gladly do so, but like, you know what, I'm trying to save money over here, so it's fine. But yeah, let me know everything about your u&iverse app, and let's reminisce on this soon to be defunct application. Yay! I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, stay safe, and as always, be excellent to each other. Bye, loves!
Where have you been searching all alone, confessing while alone, without the clue, without a sign, without rest and